Alright, so my YA moment with 2 TXT. My friend was coming up from Florida. She came for the TXT concert, and she wanted to go to the Line store before she left. And the day before she had left, it was the TXT concert at UBS. So we decided to meet up at 49th Street, which I normally would go to Times Square, but as she's not from here and we met up there. She's the one that picked us up, and then we met up. And so then I was like, all right, well, we'll walk by Times Square, like whatever. So as we're going by the stairs, I was like, that'd be funny if the boys were here. And she's like, what boys? And I was like, TXT. I was like, they have like 5 or 6 days off. They're probably like gonna go around the city. So, so we take a pause upstairs, and like I do a gander, and I was like, no, I just see like this one dude weeboing live, like on the stairs. And then I'm like, all right, let's go to the Line store. So now we're walking to the Line store. I'm like, oh, there's the Line store. And so we're just like walking. And then I see a group of people coming towards us. So then like I look at one person, and I was like, they look familiar. Oh, little corgi. Well, a big corgi, but okay. So I look at one person, I'm like, oh, that person looks familiar. So then I like look at the rest, and then I was like, oh shit. Did I say that? I don't know. And then I was like, oh, that's TXT. So then I yank my friend. So the only thing I can think of saying is right there. And then she's like, what? And she was just like, why is this girl yanking at me? And then she's just like, what? And like yank her back. And she's literally 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds? 0.5, like 5 seconds? 5 seconds? 0.5 seconds would be half of 1 second, right? Okay, yeah, so she's literally like 0.5 seconds away from ramming into TXT. Oh, what the hell just jumped in the water? Okay. No, it just went into the water. Great. All right. So I yank her. And then she noticed, oh, it's ducks. Oh, it was a duck that would, I don't know where it went. I don't know. Just keep staring at me. All right. So I yank her, and then she looks up, and she'd like, and then they walk right by us. She was like, and we're like freaking out. Like I literally was just joking that we would see them about 100 feet away, and they were on a different block when I had said that. So, and I was like, and then going to like smack dab into walking into them. And then, because TXT wasn't paying attention, their staff wasn't paying attention, my friend was not paying attention, they were about to collide. They were about to collide. And so they went towards the stairs. So we're just like, oh my god, I'm 16. I had lost my friend. She had like walked, and then I like walked around because I didn't want to like go like be up in their space. So I just was like freaking out on the side, like looking at them like, yo, that's TXT. Like what? So so we're just like watching them and be in the wild, right? Like we're just watching them be in the wild. and then they walk by me, like literally walk right by me when they like leave. And then I find my friend again. She's like, where did you go? And I was like, I guess to the side because we diverge. So then they walk away, and then we're just like chatting with each other, like what the heck? And like she was like, should we go like keep seeing them? And I was like, nah, it's okay. Like, but then like as we're like talking, I was like, oh, that's good. Like that's okay. But and then I call my friend I call my friend in Korea. She ignored my call at first, and then when I kept calling her, she answered my call because it was like dumb early then. And then I was like, TXT just walked by me. Like, what do I do? They just walked by. What do I do? I'm freaking out. And then they walk by again, and then they go into a store, and I was like, they just went into this store. Like, they just went in the store. What do I do? And then I was like, can I go up to them? And she was like, I mean, if you know, like, play it by ear, see, gauge it, right? Oh, it's the same one you saw earlier. You guys were fast. They're a little bit like, oh my god, I'm so cute. Okay, so I'm just getting bitten up alive here. Oh my god, it's like, okay. So then they walk into the store, and I was like, like, how, this is such a rare opportunity. Like, I want to just go say something. So I go into the store. They had been in there for a while at this point. Like, I thought they would just, like, be, like, I thought I would have a second to compose myself when I walked into the store, but they were still, like, right at the entrance. And I was like, ah. I was just like, ah. Oh my god. I walk in, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna walk in. Of course, as I decide to walk in, they start walking. So then Youngjun and his manager go, and then I was like, all right, well, I don't want to go all the way in, so whenever I get next to a member, I'm just gonna turn around and say something. So as soon as I saw one of the members behind me, like, get close by me, I, like, turned around, and I was just like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that we're fans, and we went to your concert. We were there yesterday, and you guys did great. Like, you guys did great. Like, good job. And I just wanted to say hi, and like, enjoy New York, and like, have fun, and tell the other members we said hi. And it was Terry. It was Taehyun. He was just like, and it was Terry, and he was like, thank you, but he was really confused at first because I kind of did stop abruptly, but I was like anxious, right? Like, I thought I was gonna walk in and have a second to, like, be like, okay, they're over there, I can go walk over there. But when I walked in, they were right there, and I was like, okay, brain is just, like, on autopilot, like, whatever, go say something. And then I could see their bodyguard's hand going like this right next to me, so, like, my anxiety was just, like, going up as I'm, like, talking. So I'm just, like, spitting out the word. I'm just, like, spitting out the words as the bodyguard is, like, going like this with his hand. And then he was like, thank you. And then I was like, okay, bye. And then, like, I started walking out, and then the bodyguard stopped me, and I was like, oh. And then he was like, thank you for being respectful. And I was like, okay. And then I bolted out the door, and I was like, because what do you say now? Like, I wanted to, and then we get out, and then my friend was like, oh, I wanted to say hi to Youngjun. And I was like, well, I can't go back in there. I was like, the bodyguard just told me thank you for being respectful. How could I can't go back in there. But I was like, we can wait outside, and, like, well, I had to calm down anyway, but I was like, they're gonna come out, you can say something when they come out. So when they come out, they go and watch, like, the street performances that are happening right out front. And then so then my friend went, and they were watching for quite a while, but I, like, stayed back because I already said something, and, like, I didn't want to be in their space because I already said something to them, and I didn't want to be in their space. So I was like, I'll just look at them from afar. So I looked at them from afar, and it's getting green. The sun is going down. So I looked at them from afar, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna come back. And so my friend starts walking back to me, and as she's walking back to me, they turn and start going. And so as she's, like, coming this way, Chubatu starts walking this way.
That's really cool. That's so
cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So Chubatu is coming this way, and my friend is walking this way, and, like, I'm just like, doo-doo. So as they're going, as they get, like, right here, I'm like, TXT's coming right behind you, TXT's coming right behind you. I was like, TXT's coming right behind you, and she's like, where? And I'm like, to your right. I was like, to right. I was like, on the right, on the right. So then she looks, but then I realized we're facing different directions because I'm facing this way. So then, and then I'm like, I mean left, left. So then she turns at the right here now, like right there, like this much space to that, like this much space between them and us. And she was like, hi, I'm June. And I was like, and I said hi again. I was like, you guys did great. And then we like let them walk by. And they said thanks. They were very nice. And they said thanks. And then we had to go in the same direction, but like I just let them go because I was like, I can't, even though we have to go in this direction, we already spoke to them. Like, we literally have to walk in the same way that they're going. Like, let's not bother. Oh, well. So, what was I? Oh, yeah. So then we, you know, like, I let them cross the street, left them across the street again before we start walking. And now we're like walking parallel, and then I saw them go into the store, and I'm like, okay, now we can keep going where we need to go, because it's like we can't walk behind them anymore. Like, even though we literally need to go there in that same we need to go the same way. I was like, we can't be behind them. If they're behind us, fine, but like we can't be behind them again. But yeah, and it was wild. I didn't take oh yeah, because my friend also did mention, you know, I was like, what do I do? She's like, don't take videos like of them, but you know, if you can get up to them, go say something. So when she said that to me, I didn't have any, like, I didn't take any videos, but before then I didn't know. So like I stood from afar and so I only have in the beginning, but like I didn't want to be like all up in their space, so like I just watched it with my eyes. And I was wearing my big glasses so you could see what I'm recording, so I didn't want them to know that I was recording them, because it's like I didn't want to be like, I'm recording you. So I was just like, just so that I could have like personal memories, right? I didn't know at that point that I was going to go talk to them. But yeah, so wild. Yeah. But that was so, I was like, I was just like, they were just like chilling. It was 3 out of 5. It wasn't all of them. It was just Kai, June, and Taehyun. I don't know what Bongyu and Subin were doing, but that's, I mean, not that I'm complaining, I'm not complaining. I just meant like I didn't realize it wasn't all of them at first. So yeah, that was my quick flying in with TXT. And like, also we were going to the Texas States, so like I didn't want it to be like weird if we had like experience there and then they saw us like barricade at the thing. I didn't want it to be weird, because I was like, we were not stalking you, we were like, did not plan this literally just happened. Like literally she would have walked into them, they would have walked into her, and I'm not I was always like, I think it's a good thing that I had stopped that. But like, because like it was instinct to like yank her, so like danger. But yeah, so that was our YN moment, and I'll put in a little, just like quick little video of them when they were in Times Square and me freaking out. But yeah. Bye. Yo, what the fuck? TXT literally just walked right in front of my friend and I. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was literally joking about bumping into TXT.